Right. So let's go through. Cool. Yeah, let's go through the economic events for this week, just before we start analyzing our pairs. We had bank holiday yesterday for the pound and JPY. So when the pound started again, this morning when London session started again, we had a bit of volatility. And last night with JPY pairs, we had a bit of a gap and a bit of some pairs had a gap, some pairs had huge volume and volatility jump into the market because of that Sunday bank holiday and Monday bank holiday of the JPY. And because JPY starts in the Asian session, for us it would have been last night where we would have seen the moves. I mean, like aggressive moves. And then today, this morning, we had AUD and NZD heavy news for both, and um, they did move the market, and these usually do move the market, especially if the figures are very different to the forecasted or previous figures. Um, Tomorrow morning, we have NZD again news, and we have the French bank holiday. The French bank holiday won't be too much of an effect, but this NZD news tonight will be very important. So we could be looking into getting into NZD trades today, and if we can become break even before tomorrow, that would be brilliant. On Thursday, we have CAD news and a bit of USD news at 1:30. CAD won't really matter. As in this CAD won't really move the market, but the Fed sometimes moves the market. Not aggressively, but will move the market. And on Friday, uh, we have AUD at 2:30, which moves the market. At 9:30, we have pound news that does move the market as well. And especially if these figures come out very different, actual figures come out very different to what is forecasted, then yeah, we will move very. As in, we'll have nice moves. Um, and at 1:30 we have CAD employment and unemployment figures, which is something that moves the market. And with CPI there as well, USD, that means USD will be moving too, which will mean that USD CAD will move in aggressively in one direction. So on Friday around 1:30, we'll have a nice move for USD CAD. And if we can get into USD CAD before Friday, we can be in a nice trade. Always, if with these news events, you want to be in way before and you want to be risk free. So if it doesn't go your way, you don't lose anything, and if it goes your way, you you do make something. You're always trying to make yourself as less as risk free as possible. Right. Let's go through some pairs. NZD, USD. We have that NZD USD news came out yesterday, and today, sorry, this morning, and there will be NZD news tomorrow. So you can see what might happen. Cool. So monthly time frame. Price has been in an overall downtrend. We had a retracement up, didn't break the high, didn't break the low high. Price continued down. We made a range in this. We made some sort of range here. We broke out that range, retested it, and we should move we should move lower. And because we had a retracement, when we do move lower, we want to take out this low and aim to come to this area, and then aim to come close to this area. Um, if price does take out this area, then we would be thinking overall sales. But as you can see now, price has been in a sort of uptrend because it keeps taking out the high, come back in. But this time we didn't take out the high. So the two scenarios is we're gonna fall lower, and then if we take this out, then we test it and fall free to around here. If not, um, this was the next um sorry. Yeah, so this was the next sorry. So yeah, we'd say that this is the next higher low, and then we would move higher. This is a monthly time frame, so let's go into the weekly. We see a very bearish daily, bearish trend. What time is it? Uh, we didn't have too much news for NZD yesterday. Just despite grab liquidity, everyone who was selling here probably had their stop loss here. They're probably just trying to tap people's stops. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, so for NZD we we have this area where I would I like this area here for bullish for any bullish moves. So I don't think we'll start to go bullish any time before this, and yeah, there's like 100 pips away, which is a nice short trade if we can get into it. I don't think we're gonna go bullish before that because this was the stop hunt that made price go bullish and then carry on going bullish, and that area will be important to us. If that was the area initiated from, that's the area that's important to us. So um, we can expect some manipulation in this area until tonight's news. I would wait for something simply like this. So something simple like this. Remember, every gap does not need to be filled straight away, so that's not a concern. So we don't have to think that that's going to be filled right now, because that doesn't have to be filled right now. So if you have something like this, if we get to tonight and we're at this area, then we could look to start shorting from here. For NZDSD, I don't really see anything more. be honest. I would only look for buys if we strongly break this above this high and then come back in to this area, and then I would look to take a long spot. I favor shorts. Cool. AUD I like AUD more because on the monthly time frame we have a nice wick to fill here. Price action is bearish, so I'm favoring bears. Weekly time frame, starting with a retest of the previous zone on a weekly. Price made that wick down below, came back up to a previous order block, which was this one. Price came back in, respected it, and then made another one here, broke down, came back into it. So shorts, in my opinion. If we're looking at where we want to take shorts, and we know that we have AUD news later on tonight, we could possibly see the move happen tonight. Yeah, so this is probably ready for shorts, and then we take our shorts. We take shorts for AUD USD now, and then we'll be risk free before the news later on tonight. Make sure that even if you're not a lot of pips up, you'll make sure you make yourself risk free. And we can get stop loss on the daily. So price placed into there. We do want we could have a slightly bigger, that's the order block, but we want the higher the day. And then we would target easy target, as in if we are right, we have an easy place to start taking profits, which gives us a risk to reward of 6.5. And I'm going to send this trade now because we are in a good area to enter. So let's see how that goes. I like this trade. We also even have a trend on here. Let's see if we have any other. So, yeah, we put 61.8 tax, 3.5 tax. We look to go low. Take out 0. And Fibonacci is just for confirmation after that. I just saw that I finished completing my whole setup. Just use it to check. Cool. Gold monthly. I think like we've had a triple top. Price respected this trend line. Price also respected this order block. So I do think we are down, but I do think we're gonna tap. We might tap into here again. We have a nice sort of trend line here too. That's my area to take shorts around here. And then if I think we might get a spike into this to the black horizontal line. And then we want to stabilize here, and then I think we're gonna have a nice short run from there. So then yeah, those ones trade, not trading. Yeah, that's a nice move, and that's a nice trade. Cool. So on daily. For now, I don't want to be taking long term. I don't want to be taking short term buys. There's no point. There's no point because the overall direction is down, and if it does start moving in its overall direction for gold, you're in trouble because gold is not just anywhere. Cool. US oil. Block tax. I think we should start moving down now. Um, cool. So we had that order block here last time that got triggered, and then price created another order block around this area here. You could use this candle or this candle. For now, I will power this candle or draw out this candle, which means that you want price to take out these highs. So take stops of people who are trading their stop loss above here and here, and then come into this area, and then take, and I think we'll look to take short around 64. All your works nice with round numbers, like all pairs really do, to be honest. So yeah, we'll be looking to take shorts from here for the next. Uh, 500. Yeah, 550 points down. Yeah, that would be nice. US oil. Might even move up from here. But yeah, that's our area. That's our area of interest to short. USDJPY. We've retested to go bullish. Price is bullish overall. Yeah, so I'd be looking to buy, but I don't really like how USD's been recently. Very choppy, very slow. But nevertheless, you can always trade it. Always find a trade. This DJ before I came into this order block, I think that it will play around here a bit like this. And then we'll start to move up. And then what I want to see is play around. So let's choose. So we want to see a play around and then a retest. And then I want to look to take buys there. If we do take out this low, then all our, as in, I would say this trend line and that trend line will be invalid, and price will want to start going bearish. But till then, we can't assume. Can never assume. So yeah, let's see how price behaves around this block, and then we're gonna go up. Some people don't need to. These webinars are recorded. So when I send the signal for AUDUSD, I said it will be on the webinar. You can go through and skip through and just look at AUD analysis if you really want to. If you don't want to learn, then you don't have to. And then after I finish this webinar, I will send the AUD analysis for those who can't be bothered to watch. Okay, USD CAD bullish, obviously, and then we've been making higher highs, higher highs, high lows. We got high high here, higher low here. Doesn't matter how the candlestick look. It was a high high and a high low, and it wasn't broken. And so we could have a big bullish move to the upside this week. As we said, we could expect that on Friday. And because it's going to be high volatility news for the CAD and the USD JPY, we can expect this region to be broken here on Friday. Because it is a bit harder for these resistances to be broken, but they can obviously be broken. We're going to look to get into a buy trade. We're going to look to get into buys. Before then, if we can. Obviously. Okay, so we also have to go into another time. I think this bearish order block will work, but only to an extent. So I think we're gonna come back. We might come back down one more time to collect more orders, stop people out as well, confuse people, and then go up. But this area here has been holding quite well, to be honest. As in, so we'll use this whole block here, but this area has been holding quite well. Um, hmm, let's see what price comes back to. For this, you would have to just wait for price action to tell you to go bullish, but this is bullish. Even if you use this channel. Uh, 343 and 344. Oh, take buys from there. But yeah, our setup for this would be buys. And I think it would be nice buys for a week and Friday, especially where we could see a break of. Where we want to see a break. Where we want to see a break of. This levels here. Mm, I don't want to see a break of. Let's USD pairs. Let's look at Euro quickly. Let's start with Euro AD. And we did have Euro AD news as we said. AD was bullish. Bearish. Yeah. Euro AD went bearish yesterday. However, as you can see, we have highs here that need to be taken out 100% because, as in, even if they're not taken out now, they're going to be taken out because this is where people who are selling this bearish engulfing were having their stops. They're having their stops above these levels here. Really and truly, there's even more stops here and above here. So you want to see where the price is most likely to move in the coming week. On the daily, we had, so today we had a big retest down. However, it's still a higher low. So until we break here, that's a higher low. So price direction bias will not change. For Euro AUD, because we did have a nice break, this could be the retest and we could simply move up from here. So that's my side. If we do break and retest that trend line, then yeah, so that's up. This is nice, but the stop loss would just be way too big. Even though our TP would be big, and most of you can't hold for this long because you get impatient. But even though, you see, I don't know if I should take this because even like I would take this personally because I can hold out my trades. Stop loss of 67 pips is alright, but for most people this is too much. So yeah, I don't know. If you feel like you can, I'm not gonna send this as a signal. But if you're watching the webinar and you think you can take this, take it. Feel free. Eurocat. High, lows, all the way down. See these wicks here, as we've previously explained, wicks always get taken out. They always get filled. Orders need to get filled from them. Then once orders get filled, that means people get stopped. More or less book, less orders in the book. Price starts to drop. Price came up, came straight back down. Doesn't matter. That didn't break the level. Still means we're bullish. Euro CAD. We're expecting. Euro CAD's a bit wiki. Oh. So we respected the bullish order block here. And then broke out here. Looks like it broke out here. So even Euro CAD could start going bullish now. On a 4 hour order block. Okay, Also, yeah, it's still going up for Euro CAD. Bullish, we have very bullish price action on the lower time frame. And the overall bias should be bullish. So we could see a nice, even a nice move to clear all of these highs, clean them, and return to about here. See a nice move. Confusing. We could see a nice move to here. Uh, mhm. If you consider that a fake out, to trick people into selling the broken support, then that's all a nice trade. Let's do a bit more. Because I don't want to be taken out by spikes. Mm. Yeah. So we'll make it around there. I'm just gonna wait for that. I'm not gonna send that. I'm gonna wait for that to happen. If not, not that. Um, yeah. Cool. Let's see. Probably next hour's candle will move nicely. Cool. Euro pound. I haven't been in these areas since May 17. So if we do break this support, we have a big space, big nice space to drop. We do have this area that we could retest. And if price does stabilize around here, I'll be looking to sell, which means for other pairs, for other euro pairs, what other euro pound pairs would you be looking to buy? Euro JPY, we're also in a bearish situation. As we've approached this trend line, we're going to see a clear break, retest, and down. And the retest could be on this trend. Definitely when we retest, we'll be looking at that as the um, first place of targeting. Even this, so retest now. Yeah, see how this works. Let's see how that goes. Last but not least, what's this? Euro USD, the main one. Euro USD has been trying to target this block as I've been saying ever since. And I'll probably just consolidate and then just make one drop down. And once we reach that area, we'll start to move up. It wants to close this gap, enter this order block, and then start to move up. So we're just gonna have to look for ways to enter without being in drawdown. And yeah. So if we enter around, so as you can see, price did reject this, which we said last week, if you remember. Rejected this, but then we rejected back up again. This could be false because this was NFP, so we could just start to move down again. Or this was false and price will start to move up, and the only time I would take up is if price takes out this high here, comes back in to this here, and then goes higher, or to go lower, price is in the right market structure to go lower, so it will just have to go into the lower time frame. For price to go lower. Yeah, but right now I can see both scenarios, to be honest, happening, so I don't want to, no trade for me on Euro USD. Cool. Let's go through some pound. All right, so Euro CHF, we have been in a downtrend for a very long time, since the 00s, 2000s. Ever since we've been making high highs, low lows. No, low, yeah, high highs, low lows. Price recently on the monthly made a big retracement down, came back up, took this out. And as we said, this when price takes it out, this is meaning profit taking. When it takes out wicks, this is where people put their stop loss. People love wicks. This is why they love wicks, because they put their stop losses and take profits below the wicks. Recently, because we're saying that these are profit taking, then that means that we are looking to take bullish. We are looking to take bullish moves. The first significant move that took out these highs was this move here, which originated from this candle here, which is why we call that the order block. And because this took out these moves, came back into this level, then we want to see this level taken out, and we aim to go to the next level, which is right here, and really truly here. Okay, on a weekly time frame, we have been bullish, we have been retracing. Now we want to see where we can retrace to take the perfect trade with the perfect timing. So we want to see something like this on the daily called a hook. Not to take out the lows, but to swipe, come down, and then go ahead. That's my bias on Greenwich Pound CHF. First targets I would aim for is here, around this level. Greenwich Pound CAD. That's not bad trend line. That's not too important for us, so we don't use the bearish trend line. The bullish trend line makes more sense. It's clearer. We have also been in a downtrend, but as you can see here, price came into this order block. Okay, rejected a couple of times, went off. This level is important, 1.6. Let's adjust our trend line here. I want price to swipe these lows into this area here. And then I think we're going to go up. And that is a big move that we could trade down. That's a nice move. And let's see if we can get beyond it. That's a nice area as well. More confidence. We could look to take shorts if we see. I would have to see this taken out, come back in, and then go. I'll take shorts to this level, and then start considering buys from there. Great British Pound AUD. So all pounds of Thursday have been in the downtrend, but you can see that they're starting to gain some sort of strength overall, even with the Brexit rubbish. Great British Pound AUD has been making higher highs, lower, higher high, lower, low. And started again with a higher high. I made a pound up, that's nice. Never took out recently. It never took out it recently. What we'd have to wait here for here is a clean take and then a return, a return into this area. We don't want to take it without the return first because then it's going to be, as if we don't want to take it now when it comes because we don't have confirmation to take anything. Yeah, if you once you break higher, come back in, then we'll have a reason to take a trade. But yeah, for now we don't really have a setup for Euro British pound maybe. Let's see if we can take short. Really. You can see how price reacts on this channel. Give us something to look at. Let's see. What's this? 1.85. British pound JPY. I've been screaming bullish for a long time, but let's see. And we have this range that the price is not trying to break out of at the moment. We had a nice move off this level, and now, and to me, this is a nice retest. However, I think this is our order block here. So I think price can dip into it. And then we can move higher. Let's go into the lower time frame. That's what I want to see. I want that trend line to be there. Take out the low, stabilize, and then we'll start moving up. Till then, I want to take a trade. Yeah, I don't really see a trade for Euro pound. The pound pairs are quite boring, to be honest. But look, we had a move. We had a nice move originate from here. So we do that, which is this is 143 and 144, and GJ moves nice. That's 100 pip range. I know that's a lot. That's a big range. GJ moves nice on round numbers, like all the other pairs, but some pairs like round numbers more than others. So let's see how nice they like these round numbers. Over the next comment days. Took that out. Let's see. Doesn't count because it took it out. Cool. Euro USD. We did have a bullish move, engulfing candle, which can be fake, but as these as highs here, we did take out the highs as we did say, and then we will start to move lower. I think once these highs were taken out, as we said last week, so we needed no, not last week, we said a long time ago, but yeah, those highs were taken out. Price came. Oh, this is what we've seen. Price came to take these highs out, and then we're gonna fall back, fall down again. Um, daily. So we have, I think we have a nice clean fall until here-ish, where we can start to look to take profits. But let's clean. How would I enter? We can retest all this. Two trend lines. I would use these two. That's one and that's one, and they're both valid. So I think we could either come back into here and go down, but that's not a nice. That wouldn't be the nice this trade because uh this level won't be taken out. If we see this level taken out, and then we come back into like these areas here, and we come back into these areas here, 1.31 ish, even max, as it would have stops above 1.31. If we take a trade here, we'll have stops above 1.31. And I think that'll be a nice trade. That'll be a nice trade for us to take down all the way to 1.28528 ish level. Great British Pound NZD. Just trying to make sense. We got a nice wick here to target to the top of it. First targets. Draw another bullish. What are these? And we had a clean break of this with last week's NZD news. So all you want to see, so you can use that like that. All you want to see is hook, a hook, and then we're probably going to get consolidation here because price doesn't like to be so nice and soft with us. But yeah, that's all our pairs for this week. We've had some we have some nice setups, and we have some nice setups winning up. So yeah, let's have a good week. I hope everyone enjoys their trading week. If anyone has any questions about this webinar, you can ask me anything you need. And yeah, let's get it. Have a good day, all of you.